This is All Hip Hop. Russell Hornsby, one of the stars of Fences. How you doing?
Man, brother, I got no reason in the world to complain.
Yeah. Yo, the movie's incredible. The whole cast did a remarkable job. Can you tell people, particularly the hip hop audience, because I think this may get around them because it doesn't have some of the typical things that the young folks look for. Tell people why this is a movie they need to see.
Well, because this is a movie about us. This is a movie about our culture. This is a movie about our politics and culture. This is a movie about us finding our humanity again. I think, especially for brothers, especially for black men, I think it's about finding a way to reconcile with ourselves, reconcile, with our fathers or lack thereof, with the presence or lack thereof in our lives, and trying to come into some greater understanding and trying to find a way to forgive. As they say, that's the key to the mountain, right? Is to forgive. And so if you can do that, then you'll find another way to love yourself. And so then therefore you become a better man, you become a better husband, you become a better father, and you become a better human, And so we need all these elements, and these elements are in this film. That's who August talks about. He talks about the strength of man working together, that we are a community. And so I think it'll show us and see us as a community, as a family.
A lot of people these days aspire to be an actor or a rapper or something in entertainment. Dreams is a reoccurring statement in this movie, in the film. Talk about that and the levels of dreams.
Dreams take on different levels, but I think what we have to sort of do is be ready for the curveballs. You know what I mean? Be ready for the winds of change. We all have dreams, and we dream certain things when we're young, and after, when we get older, we have to put away childish things and deal in reality. And so it's cool to have a dream, but also you have to work towards something that is real, right? Because things ain't always what they are in your dreams. And so, because dreams become deferred. And I think, when you're talking about the film, I think both Troy and Lyons didn't understand that concept of dreams becoming deferred. Right. And how the circumstances of life can change that. Because then what happens then, you get desperate. Right. And when you get desperate, you do desperate things. Mm-hmm. And desperate things land you in desperate places. You know what I mean? So we want to sort of step away from that. Yeah. And so, again, prepare yourself as best you can. It's great to have dreams, but prepare yourself for the winds of change.
How was it shooting in Pittsburgh? I have friends who live in Pittsburgh, were in the film. They're like, "Did you see me? I was on the stand," Right. And it's a very rustic hometown, real people. Yep. How was it shooting there?
Pittsburgh was like another character, man. I mean, I felt like coming home. I'm familiarized myself with Pittsburgh, or with the Hill, more specifically through August's work, through his writings. And I felt like, that I was coming back home, looking at the street signs, addresses of streets, going back to his house, all of those things. And they really just embraced us, quite honestly. It sounds cliche, but, man, it was a family affair, man. I mean, we were taken care of. Wasn't nobody going to mess with us. Wasn't nobody going to say a word about us, man. It was truly family. And that's rare. That doesn't come around. And those are those things that are just going to stay with you for the rest of your days. Denzel
directed this movie. How was it working with him?
It's a blessing and a joy, man. It's almost indescribable, quite honestly. It's one of those things that the feeling is going to stay with me. And that feeling is going to inform my work. It's going to inform how I treat my wife, how I raise my kids, because what he created was a familial environment that was just enveloped with love, and you realize, so now you know what it feels like when you have it, so then you really know what it's like when it ain't there. You know what I mean? So then now it's like, okay, now what can I do? And this is Denzel saying, what can I do to bring love to a situation, bring love to a moment, bring some humanity, bring some positivity. So let me be that beacon of light moving forward of positivity and love versus being a detractor. You know what I mean? That's really, in a nutshell, that's really what it was. Okay. Yeah.